So now I'm going to show you how to use the order sheet in my eBay Dropshipping Excel system. And the first thing is, when you get an order on eBay, is you'll put the eBay order number. I'm just going to make one up for the video. So 2 digits dash 5 digits dash 5 digits. That is an eBay order number. Remember, you'll copy and paste yours. I'll then put the date that the item sold and the item number, which I will get from this listing on eBay. Same listing that I used in the previous video. Okay, I then have the sold price, which will just be whatever the item was priced at here. So let's say it sold for $37.53 and you didn't charge any shipping, so the payment you received is $37.53. That's your payment for the item. Tax, let's say the buyer paid a little tax, like $1. Then the buyer's payment would be $38.53. Why we need this is that the PayPal fee is calculated based on this, including the tax. Process date will be now here's the supplier side. So now you're going to process the order. So let's say you process it the same day. All right, that is the process date. All right, when you enter the item number, by the way, it automatically creates this link, which will give you a link to the source. So when you click on this, it should bring you to the item. And it does this by actually pulling that from the products number pricing sheet. Okay, it pulls the URL from there just to make it easier for you to get back to the item if you need to. So here's the item, which I opened with the link. Okay, now supplier you have to enter manually, because I don't know what supplier you're going to end up using. Sometimes you list the product of one supplier, but then it goes out of stock. You have to buy it somewhere else. So this will be the supplier for this order. What account you're going to use, right? You might have multiple accounts at that one supplier, so you're going to put the account. I'll just put, for instance, I don't know, Mark Shop or something like that. Okay, if you want to put the full email at gmail.com or something, whatever the username is, you can put that in here. Then you have the order number, which will be the order number at the supplier. All right, and I'll just make up something 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, for instance, I would say just get the order number from your email or something like that. After you make the order, you then have the subtotal. So let's say you paid, I'm going to go back to the item, let's say you paid the $22.88 subtotal, and you paid the shipping of $5.99, and let's say your tax was like $2 or something. All right, so you paid $30.87 for the item total. Now you want to calculate any cash back. Let's say you have a 5% card, and let's say you got like 10% back from a cashback site. As I explained in the previous video, this will be from your credit card, your total cost. This will be from the subtotal of the item. It will calculate the credit, the site, and now this is the total cashback. All right, so all you have to do is enter the percentages, and it will calculate your total cashback. If you have some other kind of dollar amount for cashback, like a rebate, you can type that in here, and it will add that as well. And that is the total cashback that you earned. All right, then the fees. Okay, the eBay fee percent, by default I have it set here at 10, but you can change this to 9.15. This is the eBay standard eBay fee percentage for store subscription, eBay US standard. So if that's going to be your fee all the time, you can simply, what you do is you type it in 2 times, and then you highlight these two at the same time, and you put the mouse pointer right here, and you just double click. All right, and that will copy down the same 9.15% over and over. All right, and replace all of your eBay fee percentages. All right, then the eBay fee will be calculated automatically. You have the PayPal. All right, again, you can change this percent if you want. You can change this transaction fee if you want to, if you need to. PayPal fees will be calculated automatically. If you want to talk about boosting the item, if the item sold via a promoted listing, let's say you boosted it at 1% and it sold via the 1%, boost, then you should put this here. All right, but let's say it did not sell via the promoted listing, then you shouldn't be putting the boost fee percentage here. All right, you should just leave this blank because it did not get counted as a boost sale. All right, it did not sell via boost. All right, and that's what we'll do here, and then we'll calculate the boost fee if you have one. Okay, then we have the total fees, $4.88. All right, they'll be added together, and let's see. Then we have the profit summary. So actually, you're done once you put in the eBay fee percentage and the PayPal fee percentage, because now it calculates the fees and then gives you the profit summary, your payment minus fees. Right, when you take the payment that you receive from the buyer, and when you subtract the fees that you paid in total, this is what you're going to have: payment minus fees. Total cost, what you spent at the supplier. This is copied over here so you can see it over here in one place, so it's a little easier this way. And then it will determine from that your initial profit. Right, take that payment minus fees, subtract the total cost, and this is your initial profit, which is great to know because cashback might take a while to come in, but when it does come in, you then will have a total profit of the initial profit plus the cashback. All right, and that is basically how the order sheet works all together. All right, it's just a matter of putting in your eBay order information, your supplier information when you make the order, your cashback if you have any, your fee stuff. But if once you set the fees to whatever your fees are, quite possibly you won't ever really have to do much with this or change it at all. You can actually just leave these set as they are. All right, and the only thing you might have to play with is the boost fee. Sometimes you might sell via boost, sometimes you don't. So sometimes you put the percentage, sometimes you won't. All right, and that's basically it. Listing fee is here, but I know in dropshipping usually we don't count the listing fee like this. We count it at the end of the month or something, right? The total listing fees. All right, but it's just there if you want to include that. But that's usually more for people who are selling, especially if you're selling items out your home and you're just going to sell at one time and pay a listing fee. But anyway, it's there, and that's your total fees profit summary. All right, so that's how this spreadsheet works. If you don't already have a copy of this system, make sure you use the link in the description of this video to get your copy of the system. Any suggestions or comments or questions, please leave them below. And make sure to watch any other remaining videos on how to use this Excel system. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.